All right, everyone, here we go with the week of April 21st through the 27th, 2024. Pretty powerful week. Pretty powerful thing here. We're in Taurus season, during the week here for sure. We're after Saturn having its go with the North Node and everything that's happening around that. Listen, there's a lot going on. We've got Mercury going direct at some point during the week. You've got your monthly readings for May coming up. I'm probably going to start those sometime this week. Holy crap. And I've got a pre-shuffle here that's pretty self-explanatory. You don't even need me. I'll run. Well, you do need me to move the cards. That's about it. Anyway, let's do it. One card for each sign with clarifiers. What actions are the energies attached to you likely to take? Keep in mind, your energy is attached too. A lot of you guys are going to show up somewhere in here, but obviously the same kinds of things might apply to you if we're talking about specific energies. All right, so keep that in mind. I'll point out anything that applies to you, of course. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Lovecherry, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless because why? I'm not a fucking Time Lord. Exactly. All right, I'm not. I'm not one of the doctors, one of the Doctor Who's. I am not. All right, although I have a friend who thinks I am. I am not. I don't have a TARDIS. If I did, I'd be long gone from April 2024, I'll tell you that. All right, here we go. Ace of Cups, just the surface energy for the week. 21st through 27th of April. Ace of Cups, Magician, Six of Cups, and Knight of Cups. You don't even need me. I mean, somebody from the past suddenly returns. Somebody here has feelings. I mean, there's a strong chance of forward movement here. There has to be. There has to be. I mean, with all the energies that are around. There's a very strong, most of the energy is around this Six of Cups here, okay? Somebody's a little bit sentimental about you this week for whatever reason. Keep in mind, you might be I know, you might be sick of the sentiment. I get you. But the sentimental energy is going to be pretty strong this week. All right, it might be just something in the air. Who knows? But let's give the deck a shuffle. I'm just saying, it is what it is. Let's pull ourselves a reading. I'm going to pull one card for each sign, really, because I'm not your astrologer. All I'm doing is splitting the soulmate cycle that you're all a part of into 12 pieces. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate, and it does not matter what's in your chart. I do not care what your sign is for this reading. I'm just using the signs. They're a nice reference point for you. All right? It got confusing when I tried not using the signs once, I think. Or it got confusing for me, actually, I think. Anyway, it gets confusing for newer people that find the channel. And that's why there's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no timestamps here. Because you're all part of a cycle. Everything is energy and everything is connected. Give me the week, universe. Let's go. I ain't got all fucking day. Actually, I do. Give me the week of the April 21st through the 27th. All right, here we go. Overall energy. This should not surprise anybody. It should not. Did you watch my reading with Steve? Right? Final outcome? Yeah, here it is. 5 swords. Yeah, 5 swords is the overall energy fueled by what? 9 wands. You got communication coming here. You got a good shot at it, but somebody's holding something back. Somebody here has something they're holding on to that they don't want to talk about. So it's a victory, but it's that same weird 5 of Swords energy. And I explained that quite well if you watch the extended for the reading with Steve, because that came up again in there. All right, let's go. Let's do it. We're going to clarify the animal deck with the little animal deck. So it's a pretty powerful week, pretty powerful reading, pretty powerful set of cards. Let's go. Our story starts with Aries. Whoa, see, I told you. It froze. I knew it. I knew it fucking would. All right, hold on. Like I said, it's a pretty powerful week. And just as I say that, I look over at the monitor and my hand is stuck. Okay, right here. Only happens when the energy's strong. We got to have a good reading here. Story starts with Aries, ends with Pisces. Position 1, position 12. Pay attention to everything. Here we go, for reasons I've already explained. Aries, let's go. Position 1, first slice of our pie. Our story opens with the fucking sun. It's communication. It's the happiest card in the deck. Why does it have a big butt attached to it? And it does. I mean that in the sense of butt and the inflamed butthole that somebody needs to see a doctor about. Either or, there's a butt attached to the sun here. So let's find out. Let's talk to Animal Deck Junior and see what it has to say. Let's go. Why's the sun here? Why are you giving me the yes card, the happiest card in the deck, and you putting a butt on it? Why? Don't do that. I like happy suns, and I don't know why. Okay, it's crossed by the 2 cups. Yep, looks good. Environmental energy around it. Yep, yeah, very, very nice. 2 soulmates coming together. Communication. Where's the but? It's probably there. It's probably part of that. It's probably what I talked about in the reading with me. No doubt. It was only a few days ago. What's on top? The Ace of Wands. It's a lot of passion. There's a chance for a new beginning here. There's a strong chance for communication. We're asking what actions somebody's likely to take. Why is the Ace of Wands here? And the Queen of Swords. It's a new beginning. It's the happiest card in the deck. It's 2 soulmates coming together, but it's a little cold. There's passion and there's cold, but what's missing here? Where's the environmental energy? Has the 2 cups. It's beautiful. The actual communication is a little, swordsy, a little cold, a little bit, right? It's a bit of what I talked about here. It's weird. You can call it a victory. It's not necessarily a false victory. It's just a little weird. Okay, all right, fine. That's where we start. Not bad. We start with communication. Not bad. And a trip to a proctologist for somebody. Okay, right here, position 2, Taurus. The Empress. Wow. The universe just setting out to confuse me today. Okay. Empress. So what am I getting off of this? I'm getting somebody's emotional. Okay. Didn't I say that to you in the Friday reading the other day? Isn't this the position where I had Mr. or Mrs. Ego all up in their emotions or something? I don't know. I didn't write anything down. Let's see. I wouldn't be able to find it anyway. My wife's out of town for a couple of weeks, like I said in the reading with me. This place is like a frat house already. She's only been gone 3 days. Looked like a frat house around here. I tell you, I couldn't find it even if I did write it down. Why is the Empress here? Somebody very emotional. Somebody very drawn to you. Obsessing over you. Something. I don't know. Yeah, the 6 of Swords. Somebody, it's a smooth, it's a peaceful, easy feeling, but it has a lot of uncontrolled emotion to it. It's very strange. The environmental energy is urging this person to come towards you. Okay? Why is it the 3rd slowest energy in the tarot? I've got the Empress. That's very attractive. Who could resist a burning tree? I mean, yeah, the High Priestess. Yeah. Why is the High Priestess here before I open my big mouth? The 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I was going to say, they're holding it back. They're pushing it back a little bit. Fear. Afraid of these emotions. This is an ego-based person. And when they feel this much, whoever this energy is, whoever it belongs to for you, if you identify with this, and it doesn't matter what your sign is, whoever this energy is that I get in this Taurus angle, this person here has a hard time once they start feeling, they just shut it right down. They just or try to tone it back. The problem is you can't tone back the Empress energy. They're viewing you as this. Somebody might even be kicking themselves for something that they could have had, would have had, should have had. Do I think they're going to reach out? Maybe not this week, but this energy is coming towards you. Yeah, I say this to you all the time in this angle. They might make up an excuse to talk to you more than anything else. Good God forbid, I don't think you're going to get "I love you" out of them. You might if they're drunk enough. Gemini, position 3, Hangman. Okay. That's it. That's my answer for it. It's literal Hangman. It's suspended animation. It's like you pause a movie you're watching to get up and get some popcorn or a beer, right? And you stop it at just the right moment, right? Where somebody looked funny on the screen or something like that, right? It's like that. It's suspended animation here, big time. Why is the Hangman here? It's a literal, very rare do I get that. That's a very mysterious card. It's got a lot of energy usually attached to it. There is not shit attached to this. Why? Why is the Hangman here? The Lovers. Yeah, the love geese are in the air. Environmental energy. But somebody hit pause. Look, you can see the pause. You see them flapping? You don't, do you? Right? That's what, pause. We stop the movie. Got to go get a beer. Right? And then you resume and the geese start flying again. That's what's going on here. Somebody was, and they still are, don't freak out. Somebody, just hear me out before you shut off your screen and tell everybody what an asshole I am. Hold on. Somebody was coming towards you here, and then they just hit the pause button. Maybe they need a beer. Maybe I'm being literal. I don't know. I don't think so. This is an energy that had spent a long time getting away. It's very specific, I get, for the Gemini angle. In position 3 here. It's a person who broke away from being controlled and by something that usually shows up as a King of Wands in the readings. They just stopping for a minute. It's almost like that moment where you stop and you make sure, am I doing the right thing here? It's right the moment before you knock. You know, we've all been there. We've all had that happen. What's on top? See? See? What did I say? I don't know what's here. It's a deer in the headlights. It's a Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. It's not enough to stop them. They're going to come back and hit the play button. But I think somebody just wants to make sure, okay, make sure they got their bearings or something like that. They just hit pause. You can see it right there. You don't see them flapping, do you? Sort of like one of my videos freezing up. Steve Hand gets stuck, right? All right, what's going on? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Oh, fuck me. All right, the Empress. Yeah. I mean, this person doesn't... this is a person whoever this belongs to, this energy, this is someone who's been repressed. This is someone who's been controlled, held back. All right? They are either in the process of, it depends where you are in your timeline, or have already broken free of it. You're this, they got you on some kind of pedestal or something. It's an easy way to phrase it, but I mean, their feelings for you are very deep. Somebody wants to, somebody may not be sure if they're on your level, or they're going to be, or if you're even interested, or if it's going to go anywhere, or am I being stupid? Oh God, what have I done? All of that is there in the energy. And sometimes when that happens, this person's very wise with that hangman there to hit the pause button and just think about it. They're just, right now this week, this person is feeling your connection in a big way. All right, that's all. Will they reach out? Probably not this week, but I would definitely, they're definitely showing up. I mean, it's not enough to stop them with that Knight of Pentacles there. Wow. These are, universe is like, what the fuck's going on with this energy today? All right, Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle here. Position 4, bookends over here. This conversation of, you'd have to try to figure out if you make someone happy or not. But whatever. So there's something here for everybody. It's the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. There's fear. Fear, 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 fear. Why? Why, ego. Ego is underneath the 9 of Wands a little bit, the King of Wands. Okay, fear. Holding back. Holding back something. I think communication is coming for a good number of you, but they're holding back something. There's something they're afraid to talk about, something they're afraid to share. I don't know. Someone's being a little bit overly stingy with the words, with the flow of emotion toward you. Okay. Why is the 4 of Pentacles here? Why? Why? Yeah, what did I say? Rewind. It's crossed by the Page of Cups. Yeah. There's huge love here. The truth is there's a massive amount of passion. These bookend over here. Massive amount. You make them very happy. Somebody's very clear on all this. I don't care if it's a new soulmate attached to you who hasn't told you how they feel. Somebody you haven't even crossed paths with, so this is near future influence for you. I don't care. If it's a runner who's been gone for fucking 50 years, I don't care. It's somebody here. It's just as, it's all talking about conversation, and it's all talking about there's this huge amount of passion that's being held back. You end up talking to a little page when you should be talking to something. Well, you should be talking to a knight. I mean, and that's why the Knight of Cups showed up in the surface energy on the pre-shuffle. What's on top? Yeah, the 7 of Wands. Again, defensive. They're defensive about something. What the fuck? Honestly, the Cancerian angle of this cycle, it's this position 4, the hot spot, if you will, the theme energy. This person, whoever this energy belongs to, if you identify, which a good number of you do, obviously, because these are always all signs readings, if you identify with this energy, this person gets so defensive about something. Why is the 7 of Wands here? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody here is almost like resentful of the new beginning. It's like the opposite of gratitude, the way the energy reads. They're like resentful of the new beginning. They just keep putting it off. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of somebody who is putting ceremony on something, right? Maybe they quit drinking, or maybe they quit, quitting something. and they put a ceremony on it, and they keep doing it over and over again. Like they like the ceremony so much, they just keep doing it over and over again. This is someone here who's ready for the new beginning, ready to come talk to you, and they like that moment where they are saying goodbye to the old life and hello to the new one, or goodbye to the time before and hello to the new time, and they never really move past it. They're grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. That's what's going on this week here. Somebody's having to face that, okay? Somebody's having to face that, and they're learning. I wanted to see what was underneath the Page of Cups. It's a Page of Pentacles. They are learning. And there is a chance for communication from this person. But again, it's going to be a little bit cold, a little bit held back, because they're restricting themselves. That's all. And this, for a good number of you, this is actually someone new, someone holding all the feelings for you. For a good number of you. I got pages there on the bottom, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, Leo, position 5, Leo soap opera, World. The most powerful card I can pull. Wow. Okay. Most powerful card I can pull. Why is it here? It's a very auspicious energy. It means really good. I mean, there's not much more. Somebody here is in a new energy. They've started a new life. I think more and more of these Leos in the Leo soap opera are leaving that toxic situation. It's sort of got an energy feel to it where the time is now. Someone's taking advantage of the change that's in the energy here. The opportunity that's in the energy. I don't want to say there's a but to it. But there really kind of isn't. I mean, it's crossed by the magician, alchemy energy aspect, leaded to gold. Yeah, so what does this mean for you, my viewers? What's on top? 10 of Cups. Why is the 10 of Cups here? 3 of Cups, communication. Biggest card of communication for me in the Minor Arcana, bigger than the 8 of Wands. This person's very emotional about what's going to make them happy, what the dreams are. Something about these dreams or this happiness is attached to you or your connection with this person. And I think there's communication about it. Now, again, I'm not a fucking Time Lord. Trust me, if I was and I had a TARDIS, I would not be here. You know, where's Steve? Doesn't he usually do a reading on Saturday? No. No, he gone. He in the year 3092 or some shit. Okay? But no, I'm not there. I'm not. I don't have that. So it might be this week. It could be next week. It could be near future influence here. But this is huge that this is here. And usually whatever falls on top of the World card, and I told you this a long time ago when I first got here, but some people are new. Whatever falls on top of the World card, in my experience, greater than 99% chance it comes to fruition. And I have here a lot of communication. Someone really, there's a mix here of nostalgia, dreams, and everything that they want to go after. And this energy is encouraging them to do it. Making them believe, where is it? Whoops, wrong thing. Making them believe they can. Okay? Now, before you think I get all roses and rainbow here, I did show it to you, Freudian slip a little bit here with the 5 of Swords. Again, that applies to everything on the table. On some level, all of these incoming energies are shooting themselves in the foot. This one here probably spending too much time in dreamy land. You have to be careful of that. You know, you start to get delusional a little bit. All right. But anyway, this is good. I like this. All right. It jives with a recent Leo soap opera I did. Virgo, position 6. You guys show up here sometimes. It's a wild card spot. 2 of Cups. And you showed up this time. You did. It's your energy attached to that. It's a good number of you. It doesn't matter if you're Virgo. I'm not your fucking astrologer. I don't care. It's just position 6. You guys are sitting right there. And that ties to over here. So what the universe is basically saying with this is what I said over here is probably for the greater than 90% of you watching. Okay? About someone's communicating. 2 soulmates are coming together. The universe is saying it. It's happening. Shit is on. Okay? What's going on? Why is the 2 of Cups here? But remember what I said here, right? And this benefits you in some way. It's crossed by the 5 of Pentacles. Something you were in the dark about. Something that you thought you missed out on. Kind of comes back around. It may come back around in another form, however. I do want to say that for some of you. Okay? But this really benefits you. Really takes you from out of the cold. Really takes you out of a state Especially if you're in that state, like that sad rose really pulls you out of it. What's on top? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles makes you feel good. Soul nurturing. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy here. It is. Why is that here? Eight of Cups. And you might want to blow it off. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat my readings. You know, I know I'd get more views if I said, oh my God, it's wonderful. Yes, on some level it is. It does give you some clarity on something. But I think what happens is this energy communicates in this manner, and you see that you're a grown-up and they're not. It's sort of like how IQ is measured, okay? Everyone thinks IQ is about intelligence or something like that. Really, it's about the processing speed of the brain. But also, its main measurement is based on your age intelligence, your level of wisdom, your intelligent age, basically. Are you a child, or are you somebody who's brilliant? You know, a grown-up, a wise hermit on the hill kind of thing. That's where it starts. It's a bit of that. It's a bit of you're this grown-up, and this energy coming towards you is not, and it's plain, it's clear to see. So you might just keep on walking down the road, but either way, it brings you out of the doldrums, okay? So for a good number of you, something's about to happen, and I think you'll feel that happen. Didn't I say that in the Friday reading? In one of the positions, in one of the wild card positions, either here or Aquarius, you're going to feel like something's about to happen and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you are, all right? It's good. It's okay. Probably when you least expect it here. But don't be afraid to walk away from it if it's shit. All right, you don't want to go banging a fawn. What the hell? You know, it's okay. But it's nice. It benefits you in some way. Wonderfully. Okay? All right. Libra, position 7. King of Cups. Somebody holding on to a lot of love for you. All right? I'm going to tell you. And it's me while I'm holding the card. But when I put the card down, it's no longer me. All right? Why is it here? Why? Why are they holding on to it so much? Just holding on. They got it. He holds the Ace of Cups. It's a lot. It's tied to the Ace of Cups energy from the pre-shuffle. That much I can tell you. Usually I don't tell you guys what's feedbacking off of what because I don't want to confuse you. Just let me get the headache. You just enjoy the reading. But this is feedbacking off of the Ace of Cups from the pre-shuffle. So what's going on? Why is the King of Cups here? Why? Yeah, it's a Two of Wands. Somebody coming towards you. And yeah, why does that feel familiar? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Two of Wands, if that means something. I don't know. Two of Wands. Yeah, they said the environmental energy somebody here is, there's a chance for communication here. That's a very good card to have in that position on top of this, tied to an Ace of Cups. What's on top? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, somebody's going to tell you how they feel. This is a very strong chance of communication here. I'm almost going to get my wish of Rainbow Unicorn Tarot. The only thing that could fuck it up is this card right here. That's the only thing that could fuck up Rainbow Unicorn. And I end up being the usual Steve's Love Tarot. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? See, I told you. I'm never going to be Rainbow Unicorn motherfucking Tarot. It's never going to fucking happen. Okay. Five of Swords ties to the Five of Swords here. Somebody's coming to communicate, but they're holding something back, and it's probably going to be a little swordsy with everything I said here, too. So, yeah, but there is a strong chance for communication here. Okay, but just keep in mind, the final outcome from the reading with Steve from a couple of days ago showing up right there. I know. I didn't look either. I just smelled it. I don't know what the card is. You know, I'm not the amazing Kreskin. But I can tell if it's negative or positive or somewhere, you know, in between. All right, Scorpio, my hot Scorpios, position 8. 10 of Cups. Well, this does bookend over here by default now because of the 10 of Cups. So you might have some communication coming from somebody. But I think they're lying to you. I think they're talking a whole lot of bullshit fantasy. It's like Los Angeles talk. Those of you that don't live out here don't know what Los Angeles talk is. Los Angeles is the town with the most liars in it. In fact, I think there's even some videos on YouTube where they did surveys and things like that. And Los Angeles like comes in #1, right? Everybody here has a story. They come here from Kansas and from Illinois and Oklahoma, and they come out here and they just reinvent themselves. And they just make the shit up as they go along. You know, my father was a sultan, and you know, and all this. I mean, it's just crazy talk. It's a bit of that. It's a bit of crazy talk. Somebody's talking from a fantasy perspective rather than being real. Okay? So it's Los Angeles talk. That's all. Ask somebody to tell me about your life is a waste of time out here. It's a waste of goddamn time. Someday I'll leave this city. And I can't wait. It's crossed by the King of Pentacles. They're doing this because they want to bring stability to a relationship with you. Okay? I think this is somebody who you don't like. I'm just going to say it. I think it's somebody you don't like, and it's come up for you before in this angle, and they want you to like them, and they're going to say anything they have to say for you to like them. Again, I reiterate, Los Angeles talk. That's what people do. What's on top? Queen of Cups. Why is that here? Four of Wands. Yeah. All the glitters isn't gold. I think you probably... It's one-sided. I think you don't care. You know, I think you're walking a new path this week based on everything that's happened this month. I think a good number of you are walking a new path. And if you're not interested in giving the cup, you're not interested in receiving the cup either. So it is communication, but it's a whole lot of be careful because it's Los Angeles talk. It's somebody just, you know, they want you to like them, so they just, whatever they need to tell you to make that happen, you know. It's just the way it is. Making up a backstory. Whatever. All right, Sagittarius. Position 9. Is that a word? Position 9. Sometimes separate from the cycle, believe it or not. Always with a lecture. I didn't write down what you got yesterday. I don't even care. It's the Six of Pentacles. I'm just going to go with it. It's the Six of Pentacles. Somebody here going to make you an offer. Somebody here going to make you, a big man, big woman going to make you an offer. Why is that Six of Pentacles here? Now, your energy is also attached to this, Sagittarians or anybody that identifies with this. You guys are very balanced right now in your masculine and feminine. Use that to your advantage, okay? You'll be able to read people like a book. So just let people talk. It's the way you can find out how full of shit they are. Just let them talk. And that's how you overcome Los Angeles talk, too. You just let people talk. You know, let them go. They'll talk themselves right into a fucking corner. I'll tell you. Most people can't think on their feet too quickly. All right. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Why is it here? Which would not make them good at my job, because I have to do that. These readings are all off the cuff. I'll tell you, I don't have time to dilly-dally. Let me hit pause and dilly-dally. No, I'm just kidding. The Knight of Wands. Yeah. Somebody's rushing in, but it's not. It's selfish. It's a selfish energy. It's like a party crasher kind of a thing, type energy. Okay, what's on top? Communication. The Eight of Wands. Told you. Communication. Forward. Fast. Rushing in. Yep. It could be fast talk, too, the way I read this energy. Sometimes you talk fast and, you know, or people will talk fast and that's how they get things. That's how they get away with stuff, right? I don't know. Why is the Eight of Wands here? See? It's bad. It's the goat with its feet on fire. I'm not lying to you. I wouldn't. This is important shit. All right? It's there. Not for it is for entertainment purposes. We have to say that. But I'm telling you something. Fast talkers are easy to believe because they talk fast, right? It's like a speed reader. People speed read books and stuff like that. They don't retain that much of it. They retain enough to pass a book report. I know because I did it. But you don't really retain the subtle details of things. And that's what's being left out here by the Knight of Wands coming in. I think it's something that benefits them. I think it's communication coming your way. It could very well be business. It often does kind of come in that way here sometimes for me, for Sagittarius. Okay? So keep that in mind. Watch for somebody trying to glaze over things. Watch for somebody who's trying to pitch you something, and then you ask a question, and they deflect your question. Right there, that's a red flag. Check out immediately. Because if they're being honest, they just answer your question. It's like old Judge Judy says, you don't have to think about the truth, right? You just, there you go, done. Where were you at 2 p.m. yesterday? Done. Boom, truth, right there. Well, I will, come on, right? Right here. So watch out for the double talk here. There is a devil with that communication, all right? And you'll smell that. You'll smell it. Burnt walnuts. Roasting walnuts, right? Like I always tell you. Hey, that might be. Maybe everybody smells it that way who reads energy. I don't know. I do. Got a lot of it here. Capricorn, position 10. Let's go. Speaking of roasting, Capricorn better than popcorn. 9 of Swords. Somebody very anxious to talk to you. Somebody very anxious to talk to you. It's very, very simple energy. But it's also, why are they so anxious? Why is there so much anxiety here? What's going on? God. Fickle deck. I was just about to say it. Damn it, I'd have seemed so cool. You'd have thought I was the amazing Kreskin if I had said it. Right? If I said it's pretty much, it feels like a fast energy. It could be tied to what I said over here, but more on a love level rather than maybe this may be more practical. It is. It's Knight of Wands crossing it. Yeah, you got somebody charging in here. God damn it. I wish I'd have written down the Friday readings. I know I told somebody got a card with somebody charged. Anyway, it's probably you. It probably is. Somebody charging in here. They're very, very anxious though. What's going on? Coming in hot. What's on top? 5 of Wands. Bringing a conflict with them. Somebody mad at you? No. Not my Capricorns. Not my position 10ers. Right? Doesn't matter what your sign is. But I'll use the Capricorn as just something to call you. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Oh my God. The Queen of Wands. It does tie to this a little bit. We can kind of bring the devil over. It's fakey McFakerman energy. This is very strange, and it probably ties to a lot of what we said with over here and with the 5 of Swords and the final outcome in the reading with me the other day. It probably ties to a lot of that. Somebody's coming in with under false pretenses. It kind of looks like they're coming in and they're real aggressive, but really they're madly in love with you. They're incredibly attracted to you. And it comes out like somebody in like 5th grade punching the girl they like or something like, it's like that. It's that kind of a thing. That's all. They're probably just anxious to tell you. I think this might be somebody new. This might be somebody who's attached to you that has feelings or something like that. And they're taking kind of a coward's way out. Again, lower vibration than you, a little bit. But still, it is a soulmate, I will tell you. Okay. Aquarius, position 11. My other wild card, you guys could pop up again, but you already popped up over here. So 3 swords. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's an energy attached to you that's could communicate under a 3 swords energy. Or there's an energy attached to you that's been attached to you for a long time who finally realizes that it's over. Right? I don't know. Could be that and more. Or you're going to be a heartbreaker. It could be that too. You're going to rip somebody's heart to shreds. Well, I don't know about that. But we'll see. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Why? The Ace of Swords. Truth hurts. Somebody attached to you is realizing the truth. They're either realizing that you're not into them, that you're gone, that they fucked up. Somebody attached to you is in a lot of pain, and the truth is getting rammed up their ass, right up through their head with Archangel Michael's sword of truth. Now, for some of you, you're going to be the one holding that sword, ramming it up them. So some of you are going to be the heartbreaker, and for others of you, it's just somebody attached to you who's ramming the sword up their own ass like a self-given enema. All right? What's going on top here? 9 swords. Here, it's everything I just said. Just got backed up. It's anxiety. It's someone popping up at night. Someone staying up at night, realizing it's over. Pain. All that stuff. Either they doing it to themselves, or you're holding the enema. The Ace of Swords and ramming it up their ass. One or the other. This belongs to a specific individual, this energy I'm talking about. Why is the 9 swords here? Yeah, justice. Yeah. It's a bit... It closes out a cycle for you energetically. Whether they do it to themselves or you ram the sword up their ass, it doesn't matter. It closes out a cycle of some kind. And this doesn't have to be who you think it is, like a long-lost runner or something like that. It could just be Joe down at the store that you have a conflict with. And also a light soulmate connection. Because if it's showing up here, you have a soul connection with the person, right? I mean, I have no idea. Either way, somebody here just doesn't see any way to get happy. It closes out the energy. It's the byproduct of the energy itself between you and whoever this is closing itself out. You know, as if the universe has said, well, even I give up on it, right? Like that. Not necessarily, don't take me that literally. Okay. All right. So, yeah, spot on there. Pisces, our story ends with position 12, which the kids like to call Pisces and I like to call two fish. It's always tied with position 1 and position 5 for whatever reason. Okay, come on. 10 of Pentacles. I don't know when I drift into Chewbacca there. We got somebody might be married, somebody attached to you might. I have no idea here. It just reads like a family. Okay, so I don't know yet. Let's clarify it. The 10 of Pentacles is like everything. So it can be the house, the kids, the car. It can be family. It can be all of it. This is more of a family energy to me. I'm not sure why it's here. Let's find out. And I'm not sure how it plays out with the Queen of Swords. And, I mean, I could wager a guess, but I'm not going to. Because I just want to make you, yeah. I should have. It's crossed by Temperance. There's some sort of conflict that you have. It could be, it feels like family to me or something like that, that has the potential to heat up this week or get resolved, one or the other. This could be something from way back in the past, okay? It could be. What's on top? Yeah, the Knight of Cups. It allows everybody to move on. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Yeah, death. I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. It's death. I didn't even know it was there. I don't care. Yeah, it allows everybody to move on. So you're gonna. It's actually a good thing. It's terrific because I'm not saying somebody who was married who said we can't be together is turning around and coming back. This is some kind of conflict. And if you're sitting out there going, well, Steve, I don't have any conflict. I'm good with all my family and friends. It could be friends too. And things like that. Okay, well then something gets stirred up this week. A hornet's nest gets poked. Okay, there's a lot of things, especially in families, that get carpet swept, and they come up sometimes. This is a chance to move on from it. It might even be something you bring up, you know, because you're working on yourself, and you could be one of the ones who's holding on to that one little thing that's holding you back, and you realize that that's the little thing, so you bring it up. Either way, this week holds the energy, the opportunity to move the fuck on from it. Put it to rest. Okay? There you go. Very nice. Let's have the universe add this up. Let's grab the witches. You know what? No, let's grab the light seer. Changed my mind. Okay. Randomly at the bottom is judgment. Let's go. Add it up, universe. All of it. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. What's it all mean? What actions are the incoming energies attached to my viewers likely to take the week of April 21st through the 27th, 2024? Give it to me, universe. Give it to me straight. Let's go. It's going to be a big week of readings here. We got some good stuff coming up, including your monthly readings, which I'll probably start around the 24th or 25th, something around there. And I'll try to do the write-up in the blog for the month of May. May's a pretty big month. You've got Jupiter changing signs. That's a big deal. I love Jupiter and Gemini. It's always a lucky thing. It doesn't matter what your sign is. It's always great protection. It really is. Always. All right, here we go. It's the start of a very nice cycle with Jupiter and Gemini, then Cancer, then Leo. It's always a very good time period. At least for me, anyway. I don't know. All right, let's go. We'll see. Maybe it'll suck this year. I don't know. Temperance. Temperance. Temperance is the bottom card. It'll be crossing the center card I pull. 4 of Swords. 9 of Swords. No shit. 9 of Swords is everywhere here. And the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. It's one of those weeks where, I hate to say it, on the DF side, you guys, which is most of my viewers here, you're going to have some patience. Be cool. The energy might make you a little bit anxious because you could feel something's about to happen. Don't get anxious. All right, that's how it applies to you. On the other side, for some reason, the way the energy is this week, these anxious people, these anxious runners, get some temperance. It just mellows out. It mellows out. They get some healing. The heart chakra opens. And somebody here, seeds that were planted a long time ago start to grow. Whatever that means to you. For a good number of you, something you showed this person or you said to this person, or just if it's a new soulmate attached to you and somebody who has feelings for you, something you do triggers something in this person. Okay? That, or will if it's a future soulmate, that just makes the plant grow, makes something happen. This is the week where the wheel starts turning, where the healing starts going, where the anxiety comes down, where 9s of the end in tarot play out. All right? That's all I can tell you, except for what's fueling temperance. The Queen of Wands. See? It's a week of everybody getting real. Both sides. Not just the incoming energy. Both sides on some level. Getting real. It is what it is. But I got Fakey McFakerman crossing temperance here. And this is truth. And this is bullshit. Okay? So, at the end of the day, there is a healing. There is a calming of this 9 of Swords. Which does lead to something coming out of the ground. This is an energy of divine timing, which basically means the energy is right for this to happen this week. So let this week play out. Let it play out for you. Let it play out for the other side. Either way, it benefits you, and that came up a couple of times here in the reading. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. You know, there you go. That's it. Good luck. All right, you got to have the last word, huh?